Hi everyone, here is the video 3 and the latest update on PraxisTao this week. So I updated last week, and across this week, like whatever is being worked on and whatever has been developed, I will just show a short demo. So what we built next on our platform is the concept of Dronacharya. So we introduced a personalized AI platform, which is the AI instructor known as Dronacharya. The name is derived from a popular Hindu mythology, Mahabharata, where Dronacharya was a great teacher to both Kauravas and Pandavas. So what Dronacharya is? So you can think of Dronacharya is as a AI instructor who doesn't create a new thing, but has knowledge of the existing subjects, courses, and everything, and he can teach the thing in an interactive manner. So as of now, we are all are aware, like PraxisTao offers different courses, roadmaps, and topics to learn, and courses are generally self-paced, where the user go and learns the concept one by one, reads through the chapter. If they are blocked, then they ask the AI support to like unblock them or know the thing better. But Dronacharya is different. So Dronacharya is kind of a teacher who teaches you in the way where you learns and understands. So think of in this way, like across all our universities and schools, we must have seen in a class there are multiple students, and the learning curve and the pace of learning of each one of them is different, right? And even the understanding level of each of one of them is different. So Dronacharya is built on your personalized information, and it is calibrated on your knowledge, and it keeps on improving as you like cover the course, go forward, and it keeps on enhancing. You can also give the feedback to Dronacharya so that it can improve better. So too much about that. Let's go and like just show you the demo, like just we will dig deeper into it. So let me just log in. I'll just log in to my account, and it is the same standard Google auth login which we have already seen across the past two demos. So now you can see this is our dashboard, and in this dashboard what we can see is here we get to have the last Dronacharya session which was going on, which is currently live. At the top we can see number of streaks, like how many days we have visited the platform and learning has been done, and on the right side we can see the last course which we visited. So now we can just go to directly course and we can start learning, or we can visit the previous AI interactive session from here itself. But before going to Dronacharya, I will just show you like what we existing had till now, and what how is Dronacharya different. So let me go to courses. We can just pick any of the course. Let me select blockchain in Golang, and what we can see, this course is comprised of around 96 chapters, and each chapter is written in a manner where any learner can just read through it, understand it, and like get a better understanding of it. But again, this is all text, so you have to read through it, you have to understand it, you have to like absorb so much of information. And let's say if you are stuck at any point, then we have an AI instructor over here. You can just click on it and you can just ask about it. This AI instructor already is AI tutor, you can say, already has the knowledge of the chapter. You can just talk with through it and like get to understand the concept in an easier manner or clear your doubts. But Dronacharya is different. So think of this way, like whatever we have shown here, this is a kind of a support staff which helps you while you are learning. But Dronacharya is something who is a teacher who teaches you. So now I will just go to the Dronacharya, but let me show you roadmaps. So we have also introduced roadmaps and topics, and how roadmaps looks like. It is like a standard set of like path which you need to like follow to get to a position where you want to end. For example, currently we have two roadmaps: backend developer in Golang and blockchain developer in Golang. So let me select backend developer. So now what a roadmap is comprised of. So we have seen courses are of separate entities, like separate like course topics, but like a roadmap is comprised of multiple courses together. So for example, to become a backend engineer, you have to understand the knowledge of Go programming, you have to understand the knowledge of databases and async systems, and you have to also have the knowledge of system engineer, like senior engineer interview topics to actually crack an interview. And how this follows is like we have created a graph path, so you can just follow the path. You get to have different nodes. We have different section, like this is a foundation section. Inside that we have different paths, so any path you can select. Let me select Go syntax basic. So then a drawer opens up, it tells us what different things are there, and we can select any one of whatever we want to learn. Once we learn, we have a list of resources which we can follow, and once we click on the resource, it goes to the specific chapter of the different courses which we have combined together to form a roadmap. So you don't have to follow the whole course now, the 100 chapters courses, but you can just directly follow the roadmap if you are looking for a like more fast-paced method. Alright, so this was about roadmap. Now let's go to our like star of the platform, Dronacharya. So when you land to the Dronacharya platform, it tells you like it is an AI instructor, and you can start multiple sessions. So right now you can see here I have started one session. I was learning Go programming complete backend engineer course. So it was a session which I already started. Apart from that, all the courses which we are seeing in the course section is listed here, and when you can just ask the Dronacharya to like go through any of the course so that you can understand it. For example, let's say I want to understand like learn this this new course of business startups from zero to building your own company. So when you click on that, you get a pop-up where it tells you like you can either start the course from beginning with the Dronacharya AI, or you already know some of the concept and you want to calibrate the course according to your requirement. So if let's say if I click on start from beginning, what will happen, a new course will start. But if I click on tell Dronacharya what I already know, then another pop-up window will open up, and it will ask us about some information about us, like what how much do we already know about this concept, and what is my aim for. For example, let's say in business I already know about like startups, I know business laws, I know about monopolies and everything. So I can tell all these concepts, and also I will tell like what is the aim for learning. So let's say I want to learn this course because I want to start my own startup, so that is my learning reason. Someone from an MBA school can also like give the reason because they want to pass the subject in the college. So anything can be the reason. And once you put the reasons behind this, then the whole simulator, the personalized AI will like create the content in such a manner that it will be calibrated according to your requirement. And as we go forward, it will keep your requirement in mind, and it will follow up on creating the new content based on your learning curve plus your initial calibration, right? So let me first start with the already started session. So what can happen is we can like see at what step I was, and we can just start from where we left behind. So as you can see, this is AI generated topic. So now whatever block you are seeing, what happens currently is we have divided the whole course in smaller steps. So step can be a small learning section, small learning chunk, some code example, some labs, some questions, some long answer questions, some short answer questions, and you have to follow that because this is a learning mode, right? It is not a self-paced mode, like self-learning mode via courses, but it is via instructor who is already present. So we can just follow up. So the question is now what you can store data. Let's work on it. Go gives you an usual arithmetic operator. So it tells about the different arithmetic operations which is there in the Golang, and it also tells the only thing that surprised people, 10 divided by 3 is 3, not 3.33, because both operand are integers. Go through throws away the fractional part. Okay, so now it has explained a smaller chunk. We can see that. Now what we have is a small feedback loop. So for example, let's say if the content which is created, the step which is created by the Dronacharya is not is, let's say, too easy for someone or too hard for someone, then they can give their feedback. For me, it is just right, it is correct, and I will just if you have some other feedback, then you can also explain like what did you find difficulty with, or what you find it, if it is better, and it can like follow the same. And following your feedback, the next step whatever is generated, it is based on your feedback which you gives. So it is again optional part, either you give it or not give it, it doesn't matter. But if you give the feedback, then the next step generated is a more better version. So once we click on continue, it start thinking again, so that it is going to create a next set of chunk. Now as we can see, it also have this kind of a like flowchart kind of a diagram, so we can also have illustrations, not just content. So smaller concept defined in illustrations, right? And the best part is, if you want to enable the voice mode, then we also have a voice mode enabled.
Beautiful progress, party popper. You can now store and compute data, but real programs need to make decisions and repeat work. That's control flow. Go keeps this refreshingly simple with just free tools.
Right. So as you have seen, we also have a built-in voice assistant. So the AI instructor will also like explain concept. If you want to like enable, if you want to like hear some voice, so you can also enable that mode. I particularly don't prefer it, but I got multiple feedbacks like people prefer the voice mode, so that's why I have enabled it too. So we can just follow this session. I'll just keep on just right, and like I can click on continue. I just wanted to show you like how questions look like something. All right. So again, it keeps on going content wise. But if you follow the same thing, same concept again, like if you keeps on following the course, like we also have feedback questions, test and everything. Like just now I was talking about the questions, and as we can see, like we have the questions right now. So in the previous three nodes steps we have seen, like it explained a topic, but now it is like asking a question. So here is a question, we can submit any of the answer, and let's say what does this program print. So for example, let's say age is 16 and age greater than 18, greater than equal to 18 is adult, but that is wrong and it should be minor. But let's say I give a wrong answer, right? And if I click on check, it will tell me like what the actual answer is and the explanation behind it, and it will like learn it, right? Like we have made a mistake, and the next part whatever is generated will be based on this feedback. So we are seeing the explanation for the above question, and when I click on continue, I think as I already told, like it has given us a detailed separate step based on the question itself and properly explaining it. So you can understand like this is a different way of learning, right? No, we are not just following the whole big lengthy courses, we are now interacting with AI, learning shorter chunks and building a better understanding of concept, right? So we can exit at any point of time whenever we are like done with the thing, and whenever we want we can start from the same step where we left behind, so that it is not lost. So now let's say I want to like start another course, let's say database and synchronous system. So the previous course which I started, the Go one, that was start from beginning, but here I will like create the course in a like calibrated manner. So how much do you already know about this? So I will tell I know about like SQL, Postgres and MongoDB, and have a basic understanding of databases and how to use them with Golang. Again, I can give the second question, I can answer the second question, which is what are you aiming for? So I am aiming for learning let's say vector databases. So let's see how the AI created this concept, or I can say like aiming for learning NoSQL databases. So now you can understand from this answers what I have written, anyone can understand this, like I have a basic understanding of, let's say, SQL databases and a bit of MongoDB, and now I am aiming for understanding NoSQL database, right? So let's see how AI understands it and how AI calibrates this knowledge to build the course for me. So I will click on start learning. It is now, AI is working behind the scene and like calibrating this knowledge to build a course content, and let's see what it has done. So welcome, you already know SQL, Postgres and Mongo. So we will be moving quickly through the fundamentals and build toward NoSQL. So as you can see, like now it has been calibrated entirely. The learning has been personalized. So that is what I am talking about Dronacharya. Dronacharya is built different. It is built to teach you the concept which you want to learn according to your pace and understanding, right? So that's how Dronacharya is completely personalized AI, and the best AI, I would say, like AI tool in the market for learning, which is there already. So now we can just follow the course and again, like understand things more better. So this is how like Dronacharya is functioning, and currently like it is in beta. I am testing it with some of the test cases, and testing it rigorously with multiple things, and it will be live by I think by 2-3 days. Like it will be live in 2-3 days, and yeah, hope to get your feedbacks on this, and like make this platform better. So any feedback, whatever you have, you can just put in so that we can build a better platform together. Thank you guys. That's it for this video, and hope to hear from you guys. Thank you.